We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 4 to begin the new week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done.
Hey.
2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Dyson, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Batting third, the right fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That average at 291 to start the day. A dozen home runs and 43 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Suzuki corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired, 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Line drive to left. Stevenson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Joe Musgrove gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-1 home.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
But the runner's back easily. Robles aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Eric.
Digging in, Eric Thames. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Full count, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set, and the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Castro has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting center, the second baseman, number 44.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Kramer is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting it, the first baseman, Jose Osuna.
Up next for the Buccos, Jose Osuna. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Here now is Trey Turner, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Trey Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Got him reaching there, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. First pitch coming, here it is. Nothing in 1 count, here it comes. Strike two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
In now, Brian Reynolds.
Reynolds.
He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And it's fouled away. High and deep to right center. Robles is back on it. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
To the plate now, Gerard Dyson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit to right. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, you know, Dero, a lot of the top pitchers are good.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Gregory Polanco becomes the first out of the inning. To second for one, and an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 3 and the Nationals nothing. Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he fouls this one off. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now for Washington, Max Scherzer. A textbook sack bunt situation here. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Scherzer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Standing in now, Andrew Stevenson.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man, you got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Eric Thames becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really.
And we'll have. To leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the Nationals 2. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0.
Count. 1-0.
Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kramer. Popped up. Turner takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Next will be Jose Osuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Wait.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Gone!
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
0-1 the count. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
3 runs already home here. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Thames will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Pirates plate 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Nationals 2. So digging in now, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ball 1, well below the zone. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Starlin Castro. And Looks he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Hayes has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, first baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Howie Kendrick. From the stretch. A check of Castro, and now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals.
He's going.
Running is Castro. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They still trail here. It's 6-2. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Tanner Rainey
Now,
is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Tanner Rainey.
Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Count now a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Mailey ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Ball's there and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate. Into the box, Eric Gonzalez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stevenson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He'll enter play at .313, 17 home runs, and 48 driven in. Down and away, ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Victor Robles.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Eric Thames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this two-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Hunter Strickland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 60, Hunter.
Top half after the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting. The
first pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. To the plate now, Joe Musgrove, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Gerard Dyson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Ready now, Gregory Polanco. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Stevenson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Trey Turner.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That and now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Pitch is popped up. Hayes waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. 7th inning ready to roll. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Eric Gonzalez. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone. At the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Stepping in. Kevin Kramer. JT Riddle will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 15.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Now in the box, Jose Osuna. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping in now, Joe Musgrove. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Pirates lead it 13-4. JT Riddle stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Howie Kendrick. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Standing in, Victor Robles. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Count remains 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 2nd of the game, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. At the plate, Andrew Stevenson. Will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 13-5. Rowena Salias enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Gregory Polanco.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Maile. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Gonzalez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles is on his horse. He can't get to it. This one's down.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In now, Jose Osuna.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he's able to get there on the long run. And now at the plate, Eric Thames. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Down the third baseline. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Jacob Stallings will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The average coming in 257, 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Center fielder, number 10. Brian.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. Robles is back on it.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Throw up the line, but the tag, and he is out at the plate. Great athleticism. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0. Michael Feliz, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45.
So striding in, Wilmer Defoe, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he's safe. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Dyson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air. Out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but Paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
16-7 this evening. Pittsburgh hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Joe Musgrove earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Max Scherzer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball.